Hello and welcome to NSK's PV Power Hour, brought to you by NewSchoolCotton.com for May 13th, 2017. My name is Yoshi. As always, I'm joined by the Nature Boy, Charlie Draco Cowden. What's up?
Nature Boy?
You're the Nature Boy.
Okay.
I just have a list of nicknames that I'm going to pass out to everyone, so keep an eye out for that week to week, guys.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're here. If you are not familiar with this podcast, we talk about Japanese idols and the stuff that they release, mostly music videos, or all of it are music videos. So we sit here, we talk crap about them, or we talk them up, whatever we want. So first up, Kamiyado Umiposu Daisuki. So, did you know what a Umiposu is?
No.
Okay, so I had to do some digging.
Umi is ocean, but
Yes.
that's
I believe.
I have no idea what posu is or
Yeah,
posu.
so, Umiposu is sort of like a contest or some sort of social movement to get you to promote your local beaches. So you get the tourism up or whatever. I'm assuming. So this is part of that campaign, and
Okay.
for a group based out of Harajuku in the heart of Tokyo,
With no beach whatsoever.
no beach. What the fuck? What is the point of this?
Maybe one of them's from the ocean? I don't know.
Like a member is from the ocean, like she was born in
Well.
the ocean.
Sure, why not?
I mean, that'll be way more interesting than what this PV turned out to be. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I was thinking, hometown.
right.
That whole hometown thing is like super important for Japan in Japan. I'm not finding anything on them.
On what? Kamiyado?
Yeah, on their wiki, on like hometown.
Oh, yeah. Well, they pride themselves being based out of Harajuku, so yeah, it's just kind of random for a group based in Harajuku where there's no beach to do a PV at a beach saying, hey, you should take part in this beach-loving campaign.
Well, I mean, yeah, very much.
It's weird. It's fucking weird. Like, it's someone... Okay, if Link was like, let's do Umiposu, then I'm... Okay, I get it. They're right by the ocean. I get that. That makes sense to me. You know? But you're a group based in Harajuku. Like, come on. It's fucking dumb. Makes no sense. Unless there's some beach near Harajuku, which doesn't add up to me, because I think Tokyo doesn't have very much of a water mass that touches them, if at all.
Probably not.
Yeah. So, the PV is shot at the beach, but you sort of just see it in the background for the most part. There are some shots where the members are running around on the beach, but other than that, it's just like the background is at the beach and not so much interacting with the beach, you know?
Yeah.
So it's limiting in terms of, hey, you should go to the beach because it's fun. It's just, oh, this beach looks kind of nice. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just shots in front of the water of them dancing. So, I mean, there's sort of beach there.
No, you see it the entire time. But
No, you see the water pretty much the entire time. I wouldn't say you see the beach the entire time.
well, yeah, but you get the sense that they're at the beach, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like they're actually doing beach-like activities to promote the beach. It's just they're there, and here's a pretty background of the beach.
And here's a beach ball that we're going to throw around while standing in the middle of, the city.
The grass, yeah, probably. It's not even on the sand. It's kind of dumb.
It looks like they're at, like, a basketball court or something.
Right. I'm assuming that's just like a block away from the beach or something.
Probably, yeah.
So it's like Venice Beach of Japan or something.
Yeah, this would be like them recording the video on like the boardwalk
Yeah, exactly.
around the beach instead of on the beach.
Right. So it's nicely shot. The members are dressed in very plain, colorized sailor outfits, but other than that, we literally
Or-
described you the entire piece.
Yeah, or white one piece
Right,
dresses.
which you don't see at all, basically. You see for like maybe 15 seconds.
Well, they're throwing the beach ball around.
Oh, okay. Well,
The watermelon.
right. It's it's pretty whatever, man. The song, it's pretty whatever too, but I do think that chorus is unbelievably annoyingly catchy.
Uki.
It's just the part where they just go umiposu, and that shit is just, it got stuck in my head for a while this week.
I didn't have an issue with it getting stuck in my head, but it is very catchy.
Yeah. It doesn't make the song all that amazing,
No.
but it is catchy. So, it's got some charm to it.
The whole like wanna be Hawaii grass skirt dance thing, hula dance.
Right. Let's stick out.
It's just like okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
It makes sense with the song. So,
it's I don't know. I don't remember much from Kamiyado, so I had to go watch I think it was their last one.
yeah, it was with the string. On the
Yeah.
finger. Yeah. That was pretty whatever. I think I like this way better though. Like as a song is catchier. The PV shot nicely. It doesn't have like a dumb concept. I just kind of wish it was more beachy than this.
I don't know. I would say it's kind of got a weird mix of shots in it because it also has like making of shots,
Right. It's
which are just
yeah.
why?
Yeah. I don't like the direction in this for sure. Just poor choices, I think. But I don't think it's terrible.
Yeah, I think they're pre-chorus. The uki and the deco and the part is pretty catchy.
Yeah, it's all pretty catchy. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. It's not something that gets stuck in my head.
Oh,
So.
well, I might be the only one then.
Oh, I could see it. I could see it happening, but I'm very resistant to that.
Yeah, that's good. You're lucky, man. You're stronger than me. Alright. Anything else?
No.
Rate it.
Um, I'll give it I'll give the song like a 73. It's an alright song. It does have its moments. The PV I'll give I'll probably give it like a 6. No, I'll give it a 70. It's an alright PV, but it's very plain.
I'll give the song a 77. It's just one of those songs that if it gets stuck in your head, it's not leaving your head. It's annoying in that sense. It's not an amazing song. The vocals leave a lot to be desired, but it's just melodically the pre-chorus is unbelievably catchy. So, has a very charming quality to it. PV, I'll give it 68. It's shot nicely. There's a hint of Japan filter there, but it's not like an annoying amount. And it's clean, sterile. I like the beach scenery, but I wish they interacted with the beach a little bit more. And yeah, like 20 seconds of behind the scenes footage is random and pointless. Doesn't make any sense in the video. So that's Kamiyado Umiposu Daisuki.
Maybe the director was actually smart in this one and didn't show the beach because of how dirty it was.
Yeah, But that beach looks pretty good. Japan's beaches aren't great. Like, I'm not saying it's dirty. It's just that the sand is very brown, almost black in most
Yeah.
beaches, so it doesn't look great. So they actually got a pretty good looking beach here. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's Kamiyado Umipos Daisuki. Next up, Task Have Fun 3WD.
That 3-wheel drive.
Yeah. I didn't know this song was about a car.
Me either.
Yeah, so it's I don't know if we've ever talked about Task Have Fun on
I-
the show.
Don't think so.
Yeah, they debuted last year. I've heard their name pop up here and there, and this is the first thing I think we're going to talk about from them. So here we go. It's a weird thing.
Which one, the PV or
Both,
the song?
both. They're both fucking weird, man.
Yeah, I kind of like the song.
I like this song too, man.
It's,
I don't know what's going on though.
I don't know how you would describe this song. I don't know what genre this song would be.
It's like dance rock, I guess.
I guess.
It's got dancey beats to it, especially at the chorus.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what else to call it. It's definitely poppy.
Oh
but
yeah.
The vocals sound very retro, like melodically retro. It's kind of odd, and there's minor key usage, so it sounds darker than it actually is. So
Oh, now that you said that, it does remind me of an old song.
yeah,
I can't think of the name of it though. I just
song by them.
no, like old, like 2000s.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's just kind of this vague, like I've heard this somewhere, but can't place what song it was.
Yeah, it's not terribly innovative, but it does feel familiar. It's just
Yeah.
hard to pinpoint what it is exactly. Like, I don't know what genre this is. I don't even know what you would even categorize this as. I just think it's just a subgenre of pop.
Yeah, it's. I like that song though.
Yeah, it's catchy. Instrumentally, it's very standout. It's very punchy. There's like bass fills and shit. It's pretty great. And vocal melodies are really good and catchy.
And the vocals are actually pretty good too.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
bad.
The members are not bad.
Right. And for a group that's only been around for like a year, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
I've heard groups that have been around for years and years that sound way worse than this, so.
AKB.
Well, they're beyond hearing anyone's actual singing voice at this
Yeah.
point, so you can't even judge anyone's singing ability, so.
That's true.
Yeah, so. I don't know how good they are as singers, but they sound pretty good here, so.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's a really funky, odd song. There's horns in it. It's just.
it's got a little disco in it.
Yeah, it's just all over the place, really.
Yeah. If I didn't know better because it's not strange enough, I would say it was a Mayama
Yeah.
song.
Alright.
I don't recognize any of these names for the credits. Oh, that's it. That's the video, not the song.
Yeah, so the video is shot in basically entirely in a black room, and they're just performing with parts of lyrics and phrases that have to do with the lyrics shown about.
Yeah.
And it's just done in this very stylish, crisp way that I enjoy.
It's very clear.
Yeah.
It's very well lit for being in a black room, which I've seen a lot of groups fail at.
Normally PVs where, oh, they're in a white room or they're in a black room are just terribly boring.
Yeah.
Somehow the director of this made this an interesting PV.
Well, I think it also helps that the girls have really good energy too.
I mean, the choreo's weird too. I don't know if it's just the energy.
Well, yeah, the choreo is pretty weird too.
It's
but
weird.
I mean, the members have good energy. They're not flat. They're not. Um. How did you put it with that one group that was like lifeless?
Oh, Too Love to Sweet Bullet.
No, not them. It was another group. But yeah,
That's the dead group.
them too. Them too.
Yeah. There's just not, those groups, they're not emoting, whether it's a director's decision or just general discomfort in front of the camera. But
Yeah.
clearly, Task have fun. They have no issue with that.
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
Yeah. They don't look like they're half-assing it, which usually stems from either laziness or shyness. So, yeah, this is... They're going full speed, which is definitely enjoyable, and how ridiculous the choreography is makes it all that much better, I think.
Yeah. I don't even know what some of those moves are.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know. You're, like, imitating something,
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's just so ridiculous.
And there is color in some of the shots. Some of the solo shots have like a colored background.
Right.
And it's just this pop for, a couple of seconds, if that.
Yeah.
And then it's right back to them dancing. I mean, it is primarily just a dance shot.
Yeah, it's basically that.
But there's some nice... Something most idol groups can't do is nice overlays on it.
Yeah.
Where they've got a solo shot and the members dancing behind them.
I don't know how you usually feel about lyrics or just font in general, words flying around in a PV, but I think they did this in a way where even those people who don't like font in their videos would say, oh, okay, this is palatable.
Yeah, there are some I dislike, but this one, it works. I don't mind this too much.
Yeah.
A lot of times the font frames the girls rather than just flat covering them up.
Right.
Which is...
It is acting like an overlay.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, not just an overlay, but it'll actually move it be around the girl's face.
Right.
Rather than just flat covering it like some of the other videos do.
And there's transparency too, so you don't cover everyone the entire time. So
yeah.
Really cool decisions for a very simple PV.
Yeah. The cutest roar there is.
Right. They mention becoming a wild animal or something in the lyrics, and they're like roar in the font. So
yeah, no, the girl behind the font.
Yeah.
I don't care about the font.
The font is so cute, though. Cute fonts, man.
Yeah, okay.
Best part of PV fonts.
I have no idea which member it is, but
no, it's Roar. Roar is my favorite member of Task Have Fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
but she's cute.
Yeah, sure. All right. Anything else?
The lyrics are just weird.
I mean, it's a lot of translation,
Yeah, they don't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, if you read it in Japanese, like, if you understood Japanese completely, you'd be like, okay, this looks like any other,
Yeah.
lyrics. It's just about, how shitty the world is, and you just want to persevere and shit like that, so.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole, we're cute, but we lose.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm still trying to figure out why they lose, but
You know,
Okay.
just being cute is not enough to win. You know.
Yeah.
So
They do have member colors.
I mean, it's not very obvious in the PV here.
No. Whoa. Okay, that's what the background colors are in the solo shots.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Red, blue, and green.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on this?
No. I'm gonna give the song a 84. I really enjoyed this song. The PV, I'll give it an 80. I enjoyed this PV for as simple as it is.
I'll give the song an 82. It's very catchy. The instrumentals are kind of wacky and different. I don't really hear this kind of funky instrumentals like this quite often, and it's punchy. I like that. It's catchy. It's good. PV, I'll give an 81. Yeah, I'll give an 81. It's like the best single room shot, simple background, no set PV in a while that I can think of. Most PVs that do like white room and a little bit of set have way more to work with than Task Have Fun here, and they are much worse PVs.
Yet they fail.
Like,
Hard.
I think the last PV we talked about was Zenbu Kimi no Seida last week. It was white room with like a bunch of bullshit in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a teddy bear hanging from the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
That PV was not interesting at all. This PV, with no added visuals except from the font, is way more interesting.
A little bit of lighting, but... And there's no filter on it.
Yeah, it's
except
shot
for,
clear,
like,
yeah.
very few shots where it's, like, black and white or something. But
Yeah.
there's
I appreciate it.
very
So-
crisp.
That's Task Have Fun 3WD, 3-wheel drive. Next up, PREDIANNA, Stand Up. Clap your hands. This is another one of those, I guess, heavier alternative rock songs that PREDIANNA does, I guess. I feel like the last song they did was kind of heavy too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, this single, or I'm guessing this one... Actually, no, Cry Like This was from their album. Their mini album.
So, yeah, it's your very typical alternative Japanese rock.
Yeah, somebody called this new disco.
What?
I don't know.
Is that what that is these days?
I don't know.
Is that what the kids call it? I don't know. To me, this is just alternative rock.
Yeah. That's me too.
This is straight up like an shonen anime opening.
Yeah.
It's uncanny how anime this song is.
But it's good.
It's good. It's catchy. Holy shit. The song is really catchy.
I'm a little surprised they threw Yua to the back.
Is it the member you like?
Well, no. The member I like's not here.
Oh, she graduated.
No, she's just on medical leave.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
She's got some sort of vertigo issue
God, that
going
sucks.
on. Yeah. Considering she's really young, it really sucks.
Yeah.
No, Yua's like the only technical, I guess, member of PREDIANNA.
What, everyone else are like replacements, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
Since the other member is not there, yeah. If you look at their Twitter handles, they're all Yua's the only one that actually has pre in front of her name. The others are DP, which is Diana Project. Very bad.
So is PREDIANNA
initials.
the same people as Deanna Sweets?
No.
Okay, that's
No.
confusing.
Diana Sweets are dead, gone,
I
graduated.
know, so that's why I'm like, okay, they killed Deanna Sweets, so
No, but there's Diana Project.
right. They have a
Which-
project and they have one group.
Yeah. Well, no, actually two now, I guess, technically. Medichu, which has Yua and a couple trainee girls in it.
It's, God, can they just not make them trainees and just have them?
Well, they're really young. Like,
Yeah.
under 10.
Oh,
Young.
Jesus
So, yeah.
Christ.
But, yeah, Yua's the only original member, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure that the other three are technically members or not. And they just lost another member. Between, I believe, Never Cry and this one.
Great.
Or Cry Like This and this one.
So they're like a fish out of water. They're just struggling to.
Pretty much.
That sounds like a dire situation, kind of. Unless they just promote everyone.
Yeah. Which I think pretty much they have. But
Yeah, I wouldn't understand if they didn't.
But Yu has always been the lead in the group. She's been the center girl for quite some time. And this song seems to focus more on Kyoka and I guess her name's Akira.
Okay.
Which just kind of surprised me.
Well,
I don't think Yua's vocals would have fit this song though.
Well, that makes sense. I like the vocals when I can hear them. Like, specifically the part where they yell, like, stand up, buddy.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell they're screaming. I like that. I like the emotions behind it. I like the way it sounds. I like how it sounds like a half scream, half singing, kind of singing vocal work. So, I do like that. And it's very catchy.
Yeah. I have to say the vocals are a little undermixed, I guess.
Yeah.
They're not as prominent as I would expect.
Right. They should be a little louder.
I don't think PREDIANNA. Blah. I almost said Predia there.
That's a whole different.
Yeah. I don't think PREDIANNA has released a song that I haven't liked.
Oh.
Which is really surprising. But I also think we'll see more of them now that Diana Sweets is gone.
What? Why? Why?
Because it's their main group now.
Wait. So Diana Sweets is under Deanna Project.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought you said they weren't.
No, they're under it, but they've all graduated. It's a
Right.
dead group now, so
Right. So,
I don't think they're going to bring back Diana Sweet.
Right. Might as well focus on PREDIANNA.
Yeah, because that's the only other group they have besides Medichu, which is very much a new, just kind of, oh, we need a filler type thing.
Yeah. Let's talk about the PV. It's a very straightforward storage warehouse PV with a little bit of scaffolding and rock instrument equipment.
It kind of looks like, yeah, it's definitely a warehouse, but they tried to dress it up to look like a rock stage, I guess.
Right, it's got that carrying cases for your typical, speakers and
amps
stage equipment. Yeah, looking things. So it's definitely got a rock feel to it. And
Yeah.
there's a couple of spotlights pointing at the camera, lighting the members from the back. It's still a dark PV though. You see
very
a lot
dark.
of shadows. You don't get a clear view of any member really.
Yeah, unless you know who's who,
you're
it's really hard to tell who the back two are.
Yeah.
There's a few shots of Akira. I guess her name's Akira. That's such a weird name, I think, for a girl.
Yeah, but girls
Or
have names,
Akira.
too. Yeah.
It
It's a unisex name.
just seems like a very weird name for me. Kyoka, even though she's like featured in the vocals and the PV, she's very shadowed.
Yeah.
And the other two
she's
are just
one
in
wearing
the
hat,
back.
no?
No.
Oh.
No, the one wearing the hat's the one on the far right. That's, Yuila? Yudai. That's her name. No, Kyoka's the one with the mic.
Well, there's two with the mic, so.
Yeah, but the other one's got like this fancy ass freaking shirt on that's all bedazzled, and Kyoka's all in black.
Right.
And then Yua's back there in the far left corner, and you like hear her once or twice in the song.
Yeah. Well, it's a dark ass PV. It's not fun to look at, really. I was reminded of another dark ass PV. It was Kuhl's Monster. That I thought was a really well done dark PV, where even in the darkness you can see the members' faces and distinguish, separate who they were.
Yeah.
So I wish, that kind of technique was used, but it's unfortunately not the case.
Yeah. It definitely is unfortunate that it's so dark. But, I mean, it kind of fits the theme of the song. Or feel of the song.
Yeah, it does. But
yeah, no, I agree. It definitely
for idol
needs...
groups,
Yeah. For idol groups, you don't want them to be dark.
Yeah.
Or you want to be able to see the members.
Yeah. Alright, anything else?
No.
Why don't you rate it?
I will give the song a 82. I enjoy it, not quite as much as some of their other stuff, but it's still good. The PVA will give a 70. It fits. I don't mind watching it, but yeah, it's definitely darker than I would prefer.
I'll give the song an 80. It's very catchy. It's a very predictable song, but the melodies are very nice and powerful, and it's got a good energy to it. PV, I will give a 68. I get the idea, but it's not as dynamic as it should be, I guess. When you have a gritty ass PV like this, you kind of want stuff to, I don't know, be bigger looking. Just looks very contained and small overall, but I'm sure that mainly has to do with their budget, so can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know what their budget's like.
Yeah, probably not that much. PREDIANNA, that's stand up. Next up, Shiritsu Ebisu Chuugaku, Kanjo Densha.
I bet I had a fun time with this one.
Yeah, for train loving self. So
that was loud.
This is the first thing they've done since Matsuno Arina's death, I guess. Right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so it's... If you followed Ebichu for any length of time, you see that she's not here. And it's really depressing.
Yeah. I hadn't actually thought about this being the first thing they've done.
I mean,
at least as far as singles.
Yeah. It's just her lack of presence here is, like, very obvious, so...
Yeah.
It's a reminder every time whenever I would see this, I'm sure I'll be reminded every time of it, so...
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is a very, uplifting, motivational kind of song, so, they're not making light of their situation. It's just more like, let's move on and look forward, be positive kind of vibe to it. They don't mention her or anything directly at all. Maybe there are some subtle cues in there, but not that I know of.
Well, there is a line in there that literally says Matsuno.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are they actually referencing her, or are they saying, wait?
I think they're just saying, wait. It's probably more just a play on the lyrics than anything, but if that,
So yeah, it's I don't know what you call this, like a soft pop song. So
Yeah, it's not a ballad, but it still kind of has, I don't know, that feel to it for me. But definitely not. It's the instrumentals are way too fast for it
yeah,
to
it's
be.
it's way more aggressive than a ballad song.
Yeah.
So it's much more in your face, but it's definitely on the subtle side.
Yep.
So yeah, it is catchy though. I will say, not my kind of song, but I can't deny that it is catchy.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy the song. It's not one of them songs I would go looking for though.
No, unfortunately for me, I I like when Ebichu does crazy stuff. That seems to be my favorite things. When they do the straightforward, motivation uplifting songs for the most part, they don't do too much for me. I mean, I do like them, like Ganbatteru Tochu and Otona wa Wakate Kurenai. Those songs are really good, but I'd rather listen to like Kari Keiyaku no Cinderella or Haitateki or,
Yeah.
Mikaku ni Chugakusei X.
Yeah. I
So this is
definitely enjoy the fast, really upbeat, just
crazy, wacky
yeah.
stuff. This has no hint of comedy in the song, so
No,
it's
no,
very straightforward.
none whatsoever. Which kind of doesn't fit with the video.
It doesn't, but I don't know what else you would put with the video. It would either be a song like this or a ballad. You wouldn't do a crazy song with this video.
No, no, you definitely wouldn't do that. But different editing for the video, maybe.
Yeah,
Because there definitely are some parts in there where they're just being silly.
right. I mean, that's 80% of this PV is the members doing dumb things or giggling or eating food. So
Yep. And
it's
this, I want the actual video, the one that doesn't have the song on top of it,
you just
and
want
like
this as like a bonus content on DVD
and
and
like
Blu-ray.
lengthened out by like 2 hours.
Right. Yeah.
I want to see, you know, what they recorded while they were shooting this.
Yeah. It's for one of these behind the scenes footage, well, not it's not really behind the scenes, but not a performance based PV. It is
Yeah,
well done.
it's a, it's like a freaking family vacation video.
Right. The song's called Kanjo Densha, so they're on the train, so that's the theme. I like that it makes sense with the song thematically, because they were just on a bunch of trains and going to places and eating food.
They were in Hakone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's thematically makes sense, but definitely not my kind of PV. It's really nice. I like the footage. I like the members in the PV. But it's definitely a really well done one of these.
Now, is it well done because you know all the members?
No, I just don't like behind the scenes footage when it's just we're at the concert venue in the back and we're just hugging each other and drinking water and goofing around. This makes sense with the song, you know?
Yeah.
The theme is trains, and I understand it. If this song went to just regular behind the scenes footage where members are doing dumb shit behind the scenes at a concert or in a recording studio, then I'd say fuck that. That makes no sense. This makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think the only other thing they could have done with this was like a live concert footage.
Yeah, but that's the laziest shit. We talked about this all the time. Those are the laziest PVs.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
they
I
don't
think
take any work.
I think that's the only other type of video that would have worked with this song.
Yeah. it's a very grounded song, so it's probably better if it's based on realistic things.
Because they have done that before with some of their inspirational songs,
Right.
where they did live versions.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want this. I want the PV as like a Nemos Telebi type thing,
Hmm.
where I could actually hear what they're saying and doing, rather than the song.
Yeah. 315,000 views already. That's pretty damn good.
315, Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty good considering we have to freaking circumvent YouTube security to
Yeah.
access it.
Basically, most of those views are from Japan, so that's pretty.
Yeah. Well, Japan and Europe, and I don't know how many fans they have in Europe.
Well, that's if it's not blocked in Europe. I would.
Obviously not. We're watching it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're rerouting it through Europe. That's dumb. Block it in North America, cause fuck America, right? And Canada, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So fuck us.
I don't know if Canada's blocked or not.
Maybe not. All right. Anything else on this?
No.
Rate it.
I'm gonna give this song. I'm not. I mean, it's a nice song, but I'm not real hot on it. I'll give this song a 77. The PV, I will give a. I think I enjoyed the PV more than the song. I'll give the PV a 79.
I will give the song a 77, just like you. It's catchy, but not my kind of music, so I don't know. It'll probably make my playlist, but I would probably skip it. It's just, I'm not in the mood all the time for a song like this, so unfortunately, probably not going to listen to it very much. PV 74. It's shot nicely. It's a really well edited thing. I like how it fits the theme of the trains, but it is still to me, a behind the scenes footage PV, which are not my favorite PVs. I'd rather see this in a bonus content disc off of a Blu-ray or a DVD or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's Shiritsu Ebisu Chuugaku, Kanjo Densha. Next up, Happy Kurukuru. Song's called Kurukuru Fantasy. So within the first 10 seconds, I knew who the song was written by. Can you guess?
No.
It's fucking You Know Me.
Uh,
It sounds like every goddamn song You Know Me has written that I've listened to.
I don't know what genre this would be, but this reminds me of a Speaking of Yodu song.
I mean, it's chiptune-ish, synth pop, I guess.
Wait, there's choreography of this?
Yes, towards the end there's some dancing.
They credit a choreographer, and I'm like, wait, there's choreography? Okay.
This song is just, to me, another one of You Know Me songs that just has his fingerprints and grease all over it. It's sort of like listening to a Tsunku song, where he just like peed all over it to mark his territory, you know? It's like, just to let everyone know, I fucking wrote this, bitch! I fucking wrote this, I'm gonna pee all over it. That's what it just reeks of You Know Me, and I like some of his stuff, but I think his instrumental choices can be a little aggressive for me. Especially like the Japanese flute sounding things and a little bit of the EDM horns that he likes to use. So, You Know Me is not my favorite dude, unfortunately, but the song's
Wow.
pretty catchy.
It's like really hard to look up anything about You Know Me, just searching the name,
Yeah.
because all you get are teacups.
Well, yeah, it's You Know Me as a teacup, so. He did stuff for fucking, what is that group? BPM 15Q and talked about cyber. Um, he's done stuff with Nikamoku and Toriana. We talked about all of this. We
Yeah.
talked about one thing he does at least once a month. So, yeah, it's a very much one of those kinds of songs to me. I might be dismissing it, but I think it's all very similar.
Yeah. No, I do see it. Um, yeah, it definitely has a fingerprint to it.
So yeah, I think it's catchy though. Not
Yeah.
out of the world crazy good, but I think it's catchy.
Uh,
PV.
uh,
Yes.
is shot at Shibuya?
Sure, I'll believe it.
I think that's a shot at Shibuya Crossing in there,
Right. Yeah.
where they finally meet up.
It,
Um,
it's just the two members just walking around, I guess Shibuya or around Shibuya, and they go to a theme park and they do random shit, and then
yeah,
at the end they dance
on a rooftop.
on a rooftop, because you always have to end up on a rooftop, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, selfie sticks, or I guess in this case it's probably like GoPros.
Yeah, and they fucking overlaid the UI of a phone camera in the intro, and that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, because they definitely aren't using phone cameras.
Right. And what is the point though?
Uh, Aesthetics?
There's no point.
Because it's artistic, and art doesn't have to make sense.
I guess. It's just like you needed to prove a point that it was shot on a mobile device of some kind or
I guess, yeah.
something like okay, sure. Whatever, dude.
Um, I do enjoy the fact that it's actually them running the camera and not some cameraman following them
Right.
around.
Well, it's cheaper that way, right?
Well, yeah, but
So it's a really, it sort of reminds me of like something like, Lady Baby's Nippon Manju, where they're just walking around with a bunch of people, strangers behind them, have no idea what the fuck is going on. They have
yeah,
no idea they're involved in this.
strangers just walking along and all of a sudden look at him going,
What
"What
the
the
fuck are they wearing?
hell, you crazy? And what
It's
the hell are they wearing?"
it's, it's colorful. That's all I can say. It's fucking
It,
rainbows and
it reminds me of the oh, what's that hot dog stand? Um,
meat on a stick or something, right?
no, it's cheese on a stick.
Dog on a stick.
Yeah, yeah, I cannot think of it. There's one in the mall here too. They wear that yellow, red, blue striped uniform.
Yeah, I mean, hot dog on a stick.
That's
It's the KFC outfits that AKB wore for KFC.
mm, is it hot dog on a stick?
Yeah, I googled it.
Oh, it is.
Except for the yellow, it's more greenish for their
Yeah,
outfits here. But yeah, yeah, it's shot nicely. There's no storyline to it. It's just them walking around parts of Tokyo and then meeting up on a rooftop and dancing on the rooftop. So,
yeah.
not much to say. And when they do meet up on the rooftop, there's like fucking CRT TVs and old shit that we've seen in me produced song PVs. One specifically I can think of is the Toriana PV Oedo controller, where it was just covered in retro gaming equipment, and it's like, why would you have a CRT monitor If you're not going to do
I think that was a better song than this one.
I don't remember that song at all, which means I didn't like it at all. So I don't know. I think I like this more, just going off of my memory.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and I'd have to go back and re-listen to it.
But the intro is very like. I feel like I heard this intro by You Know Me before, so I don't know.
Probably.
Sure. He has a very distinct sound, and I'm not sure how much more I can listen to it before I get tired of it, because it's so specific, you know.
I'm still trying to figure out what. I'm not even going to say instruments because it's not, but
it's fucking You Know Me noises.
I want to know what sound effect he uses for those.
It's just like a Japanese flute shoved up a man's asshole and blown into. That's what it sounds like. It's You Know Me blowing a Japanese flute in someone's asshole. That's what the sound is.
A flute actually makes sense, but okay, yeah.
So, anything else?
No, I know nothing about this group, so it's not that interesting for me.
Yeah, I don't either. So.
The song's alright though. For a rating, I'll give the song a 76. It's alright, but it's not nearly as catchy as some of the other stuff we've had tonight. The PV, I'll give a 73. It barely makes it to a C. It's nicely shot, but yeah, it's not that interesting to watch. Repeatedly, anyway.
Yeah, I'll give the song a 77. It's pretty catchy. I can definitely see myself listening to this. But I just don't know how much more You Know Me I can handle. He just has a very specific sound. And I'm seeing something by them like every month, or by him every month, so I don't know how much more I can take before I just throw in the towel like I did for some other groups in the past. PV, I'll give a 73. It's shot nicely. I like the idea of them. I don't like the outfits. I like the idea of them walking around the city with the selfie stick and stuff. I think that stuff is really... I like that. I like that stuff. I like seeing the cityscapes and what people are doing around the city. But yeah, it's not all that interesting, and I don't like the outfits, and I don't know. It's alright. That's Happy Kurukuru Fantasy. Last but not least, you know, we're gonna depart after talking about this PV, but we don't want to make it a bitter and sweet moment. See what I did there?
Yeah, we don't want any bitter and sweet endings.
No, we want it to be a sweet ending, but unfortunately, or fortunately, we're gonna talk about bitter and sweet. Song's called Shashi ni wa Nokoranai Shoot. A goal that can't be taken by a photo. Oh my god. Can anyone transliterate anymore? I don't think it's possible.
Nah, I think the guy that works for Hella Projects got that one.
Yep. He just loves to fucking literal translate everything. It's incredible. Just sounds ridiculous in English.
So we talked about Shiase ni Naru Tai
Last week.
Nari Tai.
Yep.
Yeah, last week. The vocals are way better in this one.
Yes, it sounds so much better. Jesus Christ. And I have to say, the song is like infinitely better than Shiase ni Naru Tai as well.
Even though they're both ballad.
Right. So this is the right way to do a ballad, right? I'm not talking about tempo or speed or anything. If you're gonna have a very slow and paced ballad, you need to have good melodies. This song has good melodies. I come away hearing the melodies and going, oh, okay, I can see myself listening to this, even though it's a ballad.
Oh yeah, this is what I expect from Bitter and Sweet.
Right.
This is what I not necessarily want from them, but this is what I expect from them.
Right.
I would prefer something a little more up tempo, but
Unfortunately, they
Nah.
do a double A side of a fucking ballad. Jesus.
yeah. Well, gotta give something for Asahi to play during the concerts.
Yeah, but come on, throw guys like me and you a bone from time to time, you know?
Yeah, but the vocal quality from Asahi here is so much better.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did, but maybe she just wasn't feeling good the day they recorded. Yeah, she always say, but
You would think they'd be able to reschedule something like that.
I don't know. They didn't for Momoko when she was like the day after she recovered from tonsillitis.
Maybe they're really behind because of that. But I feel like
They had 3 months to record. Still, that was like right at the beginning of recording.
yeah.
But yeah, maybe Bitter and Sweet were behind or something.
I don't know how they would be behind, but yeah. She just sounded way rough for Shiase ni Naritai, and she sounds way better here. And
Yeah.
it might also just be the case of, this song suits her voice better or something, It might just be as simple as that. Maybe the last song is not to her style. Maybe she needs something. I feel like the song is belting a little more, something a little more deeper, bring it out.
Yeah, there's definitely more power in the vocals.
Yeah, so maybe that's her style. She doesn't do the subtle approach very well, maybe, I don't know. I haven't listened to them enough, so.
I don't know. There's a few spots where she does it here.
Yeah. Well,
And it sounds
but it doesn't
alright.
sound terrible,
Yeah.
Last week we talked about Shiase ni Naritai. I was like, oh, this doesn't sound very good. She sounds like she's straining her voice.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. She's fine here. Yeah, and the chorus is very good. It's very, very nice, very catchy.
I still prefer Moemi though.
Yeah, I don't have a preference. They both sound the same to me. I know that's racist, right?
No, that's just. You need to clean your ears out. You need to clean your ears out, man.
Maybe I should pay attention a little more.
That would probably help you.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in this song, really. I can appreciate that it's catchy and really well done, but it's just not something I'm gonna sit here and listen to all day.
I enjoyed this song.
Yeah. No, I do too. It's really nice.
The video, on the other hand,
Yeah, well, it's a fucking...
That's a snore fest right there.
At a school, because the song's about, the boy that they liked, I'm assuming, right?
I guess.
He wasn't a starter on the soccer team. He was like a scrub. He wasn't like very good, so he never got to play all that much. So he was just like a bench warmer and was the one cheering the loudest for his team. And then, the members of Bitter and Sweet were like, "Oh my God, that's the boy! Here comes that boy!" It's just, come on, like who? When you're like, okay, I'm assuming this is like based on like middle school or high school romances, right? Like, who the fuck is looking at bench warmers?
I guess if you screaming that enough, you're gonna notice.
I guess, but like, kids don't know shit. They're gonna be looking at the superstars. They're gonna be looking at the ones that are scoring goals and stopping goals and doing soccer things that are
Making the
impressive.
impossible passes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that shit. You're gonna be cheering for that guy, not the guy cheering for the team. You're not gonna be cheering for that guy. Fuck that guy.
No, I mean, I guess that's a goal you can't take with a photo.
Yeah. See, it doesn't exist because he doesn't get to play and shoot. So
Yeah.
he doesn't score goals, so you can't take a picture of that.
The really bad thing is, I read this title and I went, "Oh, love."
Yeah.
uh,
It's definitely a bitter and sweet love song, huh? Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. So the PV's just shot in a school grounds, classroom shots. The members are looking out the windows and walking around the hallways. Yep. They're sad looking, as if they had a bitter breakup, or their loves never came to fruition.
Which is true. They're idols.
Right. The oppression of idols.
Yeah, I mean, and it's got this really weird, well, not weird for Japan, but it's got this mix of filters where it's like really nicely shot, and then it's Japan filtered, and then it's got a sepia filter on top of it.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I understand they're trying to like convey drama and emotion and everything, but it's no.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah, not a big fan of this PV at all. It's boring as fuck. Like boring beyond boring.
No, I'm not just gonna say the song's boring, but definitely the PV is boring.
Yeah, the video sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever why would anyone want to watch this?
And even if you're a fan of the members and not just their music, it's
my favorite group can do this, and I'll be like, fuck this.
Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I don't think Jim's done anything quite this bad.
Gem or Ebichu or Paspo, TGS.
Yeah, TGS has.
Well, if you're talking about Partition Love, that was pretty spicy, if you know what I mean.
No, but they've had other songs that have been like this.
Songs or PVs? I'm talking about PVs.
Both.
I don't think they've had a PV like this. Where it's just straightforward of nothingness. They've had PVs of nothingness, but I think they had intrigue in it.
I don't know. Go watch Suyoku and you tell me that's got
that's
intrigue.
1 out of 20 PVs that they've ever done. I don't know. That's a pretty good track record, I'd say.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
No.
Rate it.
I'll give the song... I'll give the song a 77. It's still a ballad, and it's still not something I'm gonna listen to a lot. The PV, I'll give a 67. It's boring. I zone out watching it.
Yeah. Song I'll give a 75. It's catchy. That's a pretty good score from me for a ballad. I'm telling you right now. It's very, very catchy. So if you're in the mood for a ballad, this is the one to check out. If you just like ballads in general, fucking listen to this double A side, I guess. But I'm not a ballad guy. Everyone knows that. And yeah, this is a good one of those. So I recommend it, but not for me all the time. I will give the PV a 60. No. 55. I don't like the filters. I don't like the Instagram filter. I think the school ground shots are really boring considering it's just the 2 members there. It's just desolate and empty and looks like they're the only 2 that survived a zombie apocalypse that took place on school grounds.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that.
There was also Stay With Me from TGS.
Yeah, I remember that. But there was action going on because there were people in the buildings. There's no action here.
Yeah, okay.
Literally no action. No dynamic cameras. Alright. That's bitter and sweet. Shashin yo no koranai shoot. Shuto. That's all the PVs we're going to talk about tonight. before we end the show, we're going to pick the MVPV, the most valuable promotion video of the night.
Wow.
We had some really good songs. Well, not really, really good songs, but like we had songs that were very catchy, and I would recommend all of the songs we talked about tonight, honestly. Video, not so much, so... what would you say is your number one?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, all of them are pretty... They're all pretty even. I'd have to go with Task Have Fun.
Yeah. I am right there with you on that. I would say... Song-wise, I think PREDIANNA's Stand Up was second. PV, I don't think there were any very good standouts aside from Task Have Fun. But I pretty much enjoyed every song that we talked about tonight, so that's a very good thing. But yeah, considering both the PV and song, Task Have Fun, I think we both had them in the 80s for both PV and song, while everything else we had them in the upper 70s for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have to be the Task Have Fun, or... I think song-wise probably PREDIANNA, but...
Yeah. Those would be my top two for tonight.
Overall enjoyment would have to go to Task Have Fun.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. So yeah, Task Have Fun, 3WD is your MVPV of the night. If you're part of Task Have Fun management, reach out to us. We'll get you guys a nice little care package that we might never send you. I'm going to cut that part out. Alright, so yeah, we record, usually every Friday nights. We had to do one on Saturday this week, but mostly Friday nights at 8 p.m. at Eastern Time, twitch.tv/NewSchoolKaidon and NewSchoolKaidon on YouTube. So go ahead and check us out there. Follow me on Twitter at YoshiRect and follow Draco at Draco60. Draco, thank you for joining me as always this week, and we'll see you next week.
Later.